Go ahead.
Hey, we're here at Monument Valley.
Ta-da! And it's closed.
Hey, roamers.
Hey guys, so we are on a trip to Utah, kind of a spontaneous trip.
Because of mechanical issues.
So we're making a fun trip out of it. Jamie loves Utah. We haven't been there since we've had Rosie. I still can't get it right with how much food to bring.
No, she packs enough food for an army, and it's 2 weeks worth of food.
So we're going on a 2-week trip. We're getting better. So we just, you know, we did so many just weekends, long weekends, 1-week trips. And as we get used to this, you know, RV living, I'm gradually trying to figure out what to pack and what not to pack.
Right. I think the thing she needs to realize is there's stores in other places than just Phoenix, Arizona, or near where we live. So there are stores in the rest of the country, but just she needs to get that in her head.
So right now it's September. If you look back at our January video at Quartzsite, and we were going for almost a week, and I did the same thing. I stuffed every single thing with food, but there was no grocery stores there that I could get what I needed.
No, but we probably had 1,000 pounds worth of food on the coach, so we were probably overweight.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get better as we go through this trip, and I'll talk about why I get so worried about the food now because of dietary needs that I have and not knowing where I'm gonna be able to find what I need. So we are leaving Flagstaff, Arizona. We're headed to Price, Utah, but tonight we're staying in Monument Valley, one of our favorite places, just one night, but because everything in the Navajo Nation is closed, Monument Valley, all that is closed because they got hit really hard by COVID, I'm sure most of you have heard. So, but we're taking 89A, which we're going up towards the Grand Canyon, and then we'll turn off towards Tuba City and head to Monument Valley. He's not doing nothing. This is Cayenne. We're just, south of Monument Valley?
Yes.
And this is probably the last town before we get there.
Correct.
Legitimate town.
Yeah.
So there's a World War II memorial here. We're gonna go see if we can find it. It might be inside the Burger King, and because of the COVID cases here on the Navajo Reservation, they're being extra careful, and so
you can't go in.
You can't go inside the Burger King and drive through only. Although Jamie was able to walk up.
Well, I went to go get a drink, and I looked at the door, and it said go to the walk-up window.
Oh, they had a walk-up window. I thought you said you walked up to the drive-through window.
It is the second drive-through walk-up window.
But they created a walk-up window.
Well, they call it it's the actual drive-through window where you get your food.
Yeah.
But they say just walk up to there, and that's what they're calling their walk-up window.
I'm still confused.
Okay, when you go through the drive-through, there's the first window where you pay, and then you pull up to the second window, and that's where they give you your food. So when I went to the door to go in, it said go to the second drive-through window and walk up there, and you can order what you want to order.
Okay, you just lost me because there's men peeing on the wall over there.
So there's men peeing. Yep, there is men peeing on the wall over there.
So the World War II memorial with the Navajo Code Talkers thing is inside Burger King, so we can't go see it because you can't go inside Burger King.
Right.
But there's this cool thing right here, the Navajo Shade House Museum, right next door.
Yeah, it's locked up too.
It's a fork stick hogan. So underneath the mud is the stick frame, called the Conoco Hogan in English and the male Hogan in Navajo.
See the camera.
was a common sight on the Navajo landscape.
You can see a little bit in there, kind of the construction of it.
Top, maybe. Over the top of the door?
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know if you saw that.
And you can see in there, that's the best view I can get because that's the biggest the crack is. So this is the wagon that L. Ron Hubbard used to head to Southern California to start Scientology. I think Tom Cruise was just a baby at the time. Him and John Travolta were at the back of this, and if I'm not mistaken, it was back here. Yeah, it was right back here where they were. And L. Ron Hubbard took them and started Scientology. Looks like lavender.
Oh. Can't smell it. I don't want to put my face in it because there's bees. And this looks like marijuana.
Hey roamers, so guess where we're at? We're at, I think, John Hughes, John Wayne.
John Hughes? Why John Hughes?
Isn't he the one who did all the John Wayne movies that were filmed in Monument Valley?
Isn't John Hughes the director of
No, you're...
the 80s movies?
What 80s movies?
The ones that were also popular in the 80s?
No. Hey roamers, guess where we're at? I'm gonna give you a couple of...
I'm giving you clues with the camera.
Couple of clues. John Wayne, John Ford. Give you any ideas? Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
There you go.
At the end, when he stopped running.
Exactly. We're at Monument Valley.
So we're at a KOA Monument Valley journey. And this is our third KOA that we've stayed at in a month. So we're going to be putting up some reviews of the KOAs. But one thing that's good, especially for all of you who might be beginners or newbies at this, is you know that they will help you get in your space. They'll escort you to your space if you need it, and help you with your hookups. And usually everything works.
Right.
There's not any problems. Yes, you can end up being really packed together, and they're all franchised. They're individually owned, so always check the reviews. But we just discovered today we just became VIP reward members.
Yep.
And what that's going to entitle us to, normally when you book at a KOA, when you cancel, if it's within like more than 24 hours, I think, you have to pay $10. That's it. So that's pretty good, because a lot of RV parks these days will charge you your first nights. Or one that we looked at right near here that looked really, really nice had 0 cancellation allowed. So if I had booked tonight and we ended up not being able to make it this far, or something else happened, we would have been out $50.
Right.
So I think that's kind of nasty, and I don't know why RV parks continue to get away with that. But with the VIP, we can cancel and we lose nothing. Another reason people like to boondock and stuff is they don't want to be committed to an RV park or getting somewhere. And a lot of, with all these people buying campers, or you people buying campers, it's hard to get reservations, and you hate to take the risk to make reservations if there's no cancellation or they charge you cancellation fees.
Right.
So how do you plan your trips? Well, with KOA, we just discovered we can book all our trips out and we can cancel, and there's not even a $10 fee.
Correct.
So that's pretty cool. And you get free night stay. So right now we're at the level where we could get a couple nights free. I didn't quite know how to do it, and I just looked it up. So all I have to do when we arrive somewhere is say, don't put that on the credit card. We'll use some points for that. And I think we earn points faster now too.
even though we can only get this close, this is still one of my favorite places. This whole area, the Four Corners area of Arizona, Colorado, Utah, New Mexico, all the Red Rock area is my favorite. Linda's favorite is the beach. I like the forest and the beach, but this is what does it for me. That's probably why I like all those old John Wayne movies, all the stuff with Red Rock, Geronimo movie with Wes Studi. So all the way out here, we're back in Arizona. We got back in Arizona about a mile ago. If we head back the other way west, we go back into Utah. But all the way out here, and I'm going to show you guys, you can see the haze. And what that haze is from is the California fires. So it's blowing all the way out here. I could stay out here forever. I just love this country, this kind of landscape. I don't know. I can't describe it. It just makes me feel a certain way, or I belong. I don't know what it is.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
And ring that bell.
That way you'll be notified each time we put out a new video.
See you next time.